You're given this function right here and asked to find its antiderivative, given that the antiderivative has a value of -1 when x equals -2. That looks like the final answer right there. On the next board, we'll see how we got it. Notice this red dashed line. That's the graph of little f of x, the derivative of big F. And I don't have f prime of x enabled in this picture, but it's the same exact graph. This blue graph is the graph of big F, the antiderivative. Okay, and you can see that it does pass through -2, -1. So on board 2, we want to find the antiderivative of this function. And it looks like u substitution should be the way to go. So u equals 3x plus 11. So du is 3 dx. One way to get 3 into the problem is to separate 30 into two factors, 3 times 10. So I put the 10 out front. This is du, and 3x plus 11 is u, which I can write as u to the -2. To find the antiderivative, raise that exponent by 1, multiply by the reciprocal of the new exponent, or divide by the new exponent. There is a general antiderivative where we have a constant of integration right there, but we're told that f of -2, big F of -2 equals -1, so we can use that to find the value for c. So when we put -2 in for x, which I did right here, we get an answer of -1. So this first term is -10 over 5, which is -2, so c is 1. So there's what f of x looks like, big F of x. There's no reason to change the way it looks, but you can if you want to. You could rewrite this as one fraction by saying 1 is 3x plus 11 over 3x plus 11. And combine the similar terms in the numerator, you get 3x plus 1 over 3x plus 11. Okay, so there's your antiderivative that passes through -2, -1. And by the way, there's also a horizontal asymptote at y equals 1. This is the equation y equals 1. As x approaches infinity or negative infinity, y will get closer and closer to 1. And the problem said to set the domain x greater than 11/3. There's no reason to restrict that domain to greater than 11/3 because there is a branch less than negative 11/3. Sorry, this is negative 11/3. But definitely there's a vertical asymptote at x equals negative 11/3 because we get 0 in the denominator. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.